Lesson 10, Video 1. This video is about the second bracha of Shemona Esrei, which is called Gevurot, which means strength, and refers to the strength of Hashem. It's interesting that one of the main themes of this bracha is the idea of Tchiyat HaMetim. Hashem's strength is shown to us by His ability to bring back to life those who have passed away. We see this, the fact that this idea is mentioned 5 times in this bracha, with the concluding words being Baruch Atah Hashem Mechayei HaMeitim. It's also interesting that Chazal chose to add to this bracha the phrase of Mashiv HaRuach Umarit HaGoshem, which means that Hashem causes the wind to blow and the rain to fall. And of course we say this during the winter months, during the rainy season in the land of Israel. The question is, why do we say this phrase in the bracha that talks mainly about Tchiyat HaMeitim, about bringing back the dead, bringing them back to life? What does that have to do with rain? Perhaps the answer to this question lies in the following Gemara. The Gemara says, Amar Rabbi Yochanan, Shlosha maftechot biyado shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu, shelo nimseru biyad shaliach. There are 3 keys that are in the hand of Hashem alone, that Hashem controls Himself. Keys to certain blessings that only Hashem is in control of. And Rabbi Yochanan continues, Ve'eluhein, and these are the brachot. Mafteach shel gishamim, the key to rain. Mafteach shel chaya, the key to childbirth. And Mafteach shel tchiyat hametim, the key to resurrecting the dead, bringing back the dead to life. And the Gemara concludes by saying, B'ma'rava Amri, in the land of Israel they said, Af Mafteach shel parnasa, also the key to earning a living, to a livelihood. So we see that this Gemara also groups together and links together the idea of Tchiyat HaMeitim and the idea of rain. So perhaps the idea is that just like Hashem has the ability to bring, to cause life, to bring life to those that have passed away, in the same sense, rain is basically a source of life. Water is a source of life. It allows things to grow, people to survive, and of course that explains the other 2 keys as well. Hashem controls the key of childbirth, which is of course about new life, and the key of parnasav, earning a living, which is of course necessary for a person to live as well. So now looking back at our bracha, we can understand why Tchiyat HaMeitim is connected to the idea of Mashiv HaRuach Umarit HaGoshem, rainfall and Tchiyat HaMeitim. Another thing to point out in this bracha is that we list some of Hashem's strengths by saying He is Somech Noflim, He supports those who have fallen, Rofei Cholim, He heals those who are sick, Matir Asurim, He frees those who have been imprisoned. So there's an interesting statement by one of the commentaries on the Siddur. The Perush Iyun Tfilah says, Ve'ein Gvuratcha Kebasar V'dam, that Hashem, your strength is not like the strength of other humans. Because Gvurat Basar V'dam L'hamid et HaChayim, the strength of humans is very often measured the ability to cause others to be subdued, perhaps even to kill others in war, and that shows your control over them. But Gvurat Hashem Yitbarach Lahefach, the might of Hashem is the opposite. Lahachayot et hametim, it is to bring the dead back to life, exact opposite. And then the statement continues, Gvurat Basar V'dam Hi Lashpil et Anashim Ulachniyam. Sometimes human beings' strength is measured by the ability to put somebody down, to lower somebody, and that raises the person up when he feels that he's able to make other people feel small. Gvurat Hashem Yitbarach Behefach, but the strength of Hashem is the opposite. Shehu Somech Noflim, He supports those who have fallen. He makes people feel bigger and better and stronger about themselves. And then the Gemara concludes and says, Gvurat Basar V'dam Hi Lahakot V'leftzo Lachalot. And sometimes the might of humans is measured by the ability to cause pain, to inflict, to show that you are in control. Whereas the strength of Hashem is lehefach, the opposite. Shehu Rofei Cholim, Hashem heals the sick. So we have learned about the second bracha of Shemona Esrei, whose main theme is the strength of Hashem, highlighting the idea of Tchiyat HaMeitim, and the idea that Hashem causes the rain, and then specifically listing those things that express Hashem's strength.